Today's youth are no strangers to attention.
The millennial generation has been stereotyped at times by some people as maybe lazy or perhaps entitled.
Are millennials spoiled babies?
And millennials are also to blame for the decline of casual dining.
They're the kid that we want to pick on the schoolyard.
Doesn't this just prove that they are snowflakes?
Yes!
But as 2020 approaches, they're getting recognized for something else.
There's been a dramatic surge in the number of young people casting ballots.
I'm curious about Gen Z. What's their take on it?
These young voters make up the largest voting bloc in the United States today.
Being that this big new youth wave could make the difference again in 2020.
By the November 3rd election, nearly 1/3 of all eligible voters will be under 30.
These are different people with different views who are suddenly voting like they never have before.
So, who are these young people and what are they doing with their power?
If we want to see it become a better world, a more just world, we have to be out there.
That we're not only going to go out and protest and advocate for immigrant rights and for reproductive justice, we're also going to vote you out, vote for these issues, or vote you in, depending on how you interact with those issues. We can protest all we want, we can march all we want, but as soon as we don't vote, why would they listen anymore? Because their jobs are on the line.
Every little thing that you don't vote for is still a vote, because sitting one out, gives it to the opposition.
If we aren't voting, people in power will not listen to us.
We have some of the lowest voter turnout in the country and some of the lowest voter registration in the country. Texas Rising is helping change the landscape.
This is how some big change is going to happen. That's what Texas Rising is doing. It's making some big change through grassroots organizing by giving people the tools to do that themselves.
Ultimately, it's us, the constituents, it's the people, it's the community who have the power. And it's time that we exercise things like that.
Everyone has their place in change.
The decisions that we make right now will be very telling of who we are as people.
I think our generation looks beyond just the confines of how we view politics.
Young people understand that it's not just about us. It's about our communities.
We recognize that we do better when everyone does better.
Young people all across the country are stepping up and saying, we're not okay with this, we want something different. And we're here, and you're not going to do anything about it because we're going to be at your offices if you don't listen to us.
The only thing that we've always been told, I think, as young people is that the future is ours. This is the future. The world is ours now.
2019, 2020 is the youth's moment. And it's not just a moment, I think it's more of a movement.
Young people do know what's at stake. Don't discount us. We know what's on the line, and we know how we're going to fix it.
We're voting 2020, baby!